One. Hey everyone, it is your girl Pearl.
And Stacy on the side. Hey,
Hey, what is up, my friends? Let's have some tea. First things
start
first,
pouring. What?
I fucked up last time we recorded. I don't know what had happened.
What
We
happened?
talked, we had talked for a long time, and it didn't save the recording, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. So apparently it was not meant to be. It was a very boring episode, so it probably did you a favor because it was just about solitary witches and practicing on your own.
It's not
Maybe
wasn't
one day
boring.
it was. Well, I mean,
We
it was
rambled a
fun, of
little bit. We
course.
kind of rambled,
Went off topic a lot, but still. um
which is
I mean,
normal.
it's only like three sentences that is really important for solitary witches anyway. Um, but yeah, maybe we'll talk about that on a TikTok video. Okay, okay. So don't
It
forget,
wouldn't
if you
be
haven't
we,
already, followed
you.
us on, yes, it will be me, on TikTok. Make sure you do Wake and Ways podcast. It will be me. And I know that I
Her.
need to do Insta. I need to do YouTube. I know. I'm working on it. I mean, I do work full
Huh?
time, guys. I upload videos on YouTube. I do upload our videos from this
Let me look.
podcast on YouTube. And so just
We're
in
gonna
case
check.
if you haven't known, make sure you know you can watch us. You can watch us on Spotify, you can watch us on YouTube. Um, yeah. So you can see
We're gonna
me.
go
And
look
then
on YouTube right
Stacy,
now.
soon,
Yes.
she will have her video, hopefully, on the start of 2024.
Yes, that'll work good. Can you
Give you
tell
a
I'm
couple of
excited?
minutes. No,
Uh,
you're not.
no, I'm
Yeah.
nervous. I'm not as
I don't
pretty
know
as my
why. You're
sister Pearl.
beautiful.
I'm not. I don't see.
What, Wicked Ways podcast on
Oh,
YouTube?
okay. Never mind. We're not.
Duh.
I was looking up Pearl.
A word.
Oops. Hold on. Let's see.
How rude.
Oof, oof. Well, looking up Pearl. Oh, there we are. 2 weeks ago. Oh.
That was our last episode, because
Oh
we had
yeah.
that
Oh.
mishap last time.
Da da da
And then we
da.
just and then we just
Yeah.
didn't record the other time because I had a lot
Things
going on.
happen.
Yeah, life.
It
Um,
happens.
so Stacy has some news.
Well,
Got
let's not. You
news.
talk a little bit more. Um,
Already.
I got somebody nearby,
Oh, okay.
so
So
it'll take just a few minutes. But you can go over the
yes.
topic, and then we'll skip back.
Um, how long do you think it will be?
Um, Probably about 3 minutes, four.
Okay.
But you could just quickly go over the solitary, which that there's nothing wrong with it. And
I'm looking at something else.
oh,
So
okie dokie.
the past couple of days, it's been snowing here in West Virginia.
That's
So
not fair.
if you are interested in snow magic, say yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah. So yeah, you can absolutely do snow and ice magic. Hello, it's natural element. Um, and it is that time of year here in the Western Hemisphere. People in the Southern Hemisphere, they've probably got hot weather right now. So sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe next year, next season
Oh,
for you guys.
all
Okay,
right.
there's, oh, sorry. I was looking at the article. I was trying to find the top of it. So when winter rolls
We are
around,
doing. What was our
go ahead.
topic this evening? Sorry, my bad.
Oh, we are talking about a lot this month. We are going to be talking about winter solstice. We're going to be talking about Yule, the history of Yule, and like magic.
I believe in magic. Sorry.
So, all right, I have a leash. Okay, so my headphones was dying, so I got them on the charger. So I feel
Mine
like
don't work that
I'm a
way. If I
dog.
charge it, I can't use it.
Well, you're suck. What is it?
Ah,
Apples?
Boz, Bose,
Uh, Bows?
something like that.
I got beats by
BOZE.
Dre.
Who?
Beat by Dre. Hey, Dre. Beat by
Okay.
Dre. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. But yeah, but today we're
Okay.
mostly going to talk about Yule today, along with a little bit of snow magic. Not that cocaine, guys. Not that snow. Get out of here. That skiing.
You're nuts.
Well,
Okay.
it is white and fluffy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Trigger warning. All right. So, are you ready to say your news?
Yes. Just went to the doctor's and I had a spot I was concerned about. Actually, a couple spots, and so I was referred to a dermatologist. Went to that
Spots
appointment
where?
on my face,
Okay. Like
and
moles.
yeah, I had two of them that were flat, but then they over time got darker, a little bit bigger. Uh, uh, they feel dry, just the texture, and you always hear that if something changes, blah blah. So, they sent me to the dermatologist, and y'all know when you get referred to specialist, it always takes a little bit. So, when I got my appointment, went in, and the two spots I was concerned about, he said to blame my parents. It was genetics, so nothing to worry about. And he did examine them closely, and just normal. But there was another spot that I was not concerned about, but he was, and he did. I looked at it deeply, blah blah, and it is skin cancer. But luckily, it's very treatable. So they're going to remove it, take some skin from around it, see if it started spreading through. And sorry, I'm sucking on ice on the see if it spread or went further from the tissues from around it, and that would determine if I need chemo or if just a removal. It's only been there no more than 4 months. It's been less than 4 months, so hopefully he'll spot it and you know it'll be all good. But the main point is, as you get older, even younger people, um, you just notice anything on your body that's different. Just get it checked out. That's so important because I read up on it, and because I have freckles, I have fair skin, been sunburnt numerous times in my lifetime because as a kid I hated school, still hate school, but I purposely got sunburned so I wouldn't have to go to school. Few times were on accident, but that always increases your chances because it's damaging your skin. And, a couple other things that I'm prone to this type, and it's SCC. I do not know the scientific names of it because there's words I cannot pronounce, but it's SCC. So it's very treatable as long as it's caught early and noticed early. But it can spread. And this form you can have anywheres, including in your mouth. That, yeah,
Wow.
that, ew. We'll just
Well, I
leave it
mean,
at
mouth
that.
cancer. I mean, that makes sense.
No, it'll be SCC, but
Well, it's all
It's
in your mouth.
crazy. But yeah. So just if your general practitioner, your doctor doesn't seem concerned, but you're really concerned, just ask for a referral just to a dermatologist. You don't have to go to like some cancer doctor. Just, a dermatologist would be able to tell, but just and it's a raised mole, and I got a couple moles on my neck. One's flat, one's raised, and it's right below one of the raised ones. So to be honest, I thought it was like a skin tag or something, but I'm wrong. So
Yeah, and it is like a greenish color when you zoom in on it on your phone and
yeah,
stuff and look at it.
and it didn't look like this when it very first began. But after looking at pictures, and it's really gross because sometimes they can bust and leak and bleed certain
Mm.
ones. So yeah, that's really gross. So um, like I said, I believe we caught this one way early. So just any spots on your body, if it raises concerns,
Get it checked
take
out
note
when in
and
doubt.
yes, and they'll do a full body scan because just to make sure nothing else popped up that I haven't noticed yet. So, but that's it.
So
So
if you
if anybody
guys
would please
could,
send prayers, special thoughts, any positivity things,
and need love and light
yeah,
and
big time.
healing
And I'm
on
not
our
gonna tell my
side
sons; they don't need to stress over it.
until you find
Especially
out that they need to know.
if it's something they need to know, then yeah,
When they turn 18, they need to know that stuff when they go to the doctor on their own.
yes, for their own medical history and family history, yes. Because I don't know
Mhm.
much about their father's side, so whatever I could give them on our side, yes.
Yeah.
'Cause hopefully they'll have kids and blah blah.
So we do have a white candle behind me going for Stacy. Do not use green. Green is bad when people are sick
Yeah,
or have
yes, that's
cancer.
something we should.
We made an episode about that on Candle
Yes, because
Magic.
it brings it, um, makes more. I'm trying to think of the right word and I can't.
It
So
promotes
if
growth.
someone's ill,
Yep.
it'll bring more
Abundance. Yeah.
abundance. Thank
So,
you.
yep.
Yo, no, no, don't do that.
Yes. We want little. We don't want none.
Little and gone,
So we banish it.
and we could say
So
bye
I'm
bye
doing.
bye bye. I do that a lot.
Really.
Sorry.
Uh,
Okay, sorry.
so, yeah. So make sure everyone, if you see something, say something to your doctor. If you notice anything, get it checked out.
Even to a husband, wife, kids,
Yeah, if you
spouses,
notice it on
girlfriend,
your
boyfriend,
family,
whatever.
your friends, it's always worth, you know, having that
Bringing it to
awareness brought
somebody's
to it.
attention.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes, indeed. Indeed. All right,
Okie
let's switch
dokie.
gears here. Let's move on. So, are you wanting to talk about the snow and ice magic real quick since we started with it?
Yes, you could touch on that because I've never heard of that, to be honest.
Really? Oh,
Man, never heard of
all right.
that. So,
So, I'm going to do some reading, so bear with me. Y'all know
okie
I suck
dokie,
at that.
artichoke.
All right, the magic of the snow and ice. We are going to use snow or ice and magic. It's important to consider some of the symbolisms associated with these items. After all, if everything in nature has its own correspondence, then first we have to think about what snow is associated with, right? Right. Well,
Yes.
first of
Duh.
all, snow is water. It is cold and frozen, but it's water nonetheless. Water is a feminine energy and highly connected with the aspects of the goddess, used for healing, cleansing, and purification. Water is related to the West and associated with passion and emotion. You can gather snow and use it for different purposes. For instance, wet, sticky snow gathering during a raging blizzard might be used in workings related to high energy and power. A jar full of light, fluffy snow collected during a soft, quiet snowfall could be incorporated into a ritual for peacefulness and tranquility. There are also a number of deities associated with snow and ice in winter storms. In Japanese, Yonkai Ohana, I'm probably saying it wrong, so I'll link it in the description, okay? So you guys can have this for your reference. Which tells the woman in white whose breath is like a bright white smoke. Well, that's poetic, isn't it?
Does sound pretty.
The Norse goddess, um, Freya Holly is associated with snowfall, and archaeologist Marha Jimbus said in her groundbreaking work, Civilization of the Goddess. Holly holds domination over death, the cold darkness of winter, caves, graves, and tombs of the earth, but also receives a fertile seed, the light of midwinter, the fertilized egg, which transforms the tomb into a womb of the digestion of new life. Get that girl knocked up, y'all. That's what that's saying right there. Get your freak on. All right. So, in other words, Holly is tied to the
You really said that?
Yes. The cycle of death and eventually rebirth as new life springs forth. So, using snow and spell work. Think about it, just for starters, some snow's physical characteristics. The most obvious is that it's cold. It's also white, sometimes in light and powdery, and other times it may be heavy and wet. How can you incorporate these into your magical workings? Well, if you are a fan of candles, gather some ice from outdoors and make ice candles. Ooh! They are a lot of fun and easy to make during the winter months.
Do a if you do that, do a video on it, because ice candle, you think it would like not work. So I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to click on that link and try it out for sure. For sure. You could build
what would you incorporate with that?
I don't know. I have to
I'm
do more
curious.
research on it.
I might do that.
An ice candle? Well, I would pray and hope that my water and pipes don't freeze. So if anything is going to freeze, I'd rather be my candles. That's just from the tops of my head.
Experience speaking.
Yes, very much so. You could build a snowman and use him or her as a very magical large puppet. Yes.
Huh.
Assign a snowman or a whole group of snowmen the magical task of being guards at the entrance of your property. How adorbs! Snowman.
Cool. I wonder if that's where Frozen came from. They got the idea.
Olaf.
Yep.
All right. Got a bad habit you need to get rid of? Form that bad habit into snowballs and throw them as far away from you as you can. I love that. You just take whatever it is and you just pound it and you make your perfect little ball and you throw all of that attention, all of that focus, all of that energy into that and you throw it away and release it from your life. I love that. That is great. Snow quartz crystals are often associated with fulfillments of hope and dreams. Use actual snow instead of crystals in workings related to wishes and goals. Pretty cool. I mean, how cool would it be if you just like go outside and you get some snow? Like you can even have molds of this stuff, guys, and you will make a wand, a crystal wand, or a tower, whatever you may want to call it. Some people call it different
Mm.
things. Hold on. Let me reach because I can't. But
Are you in a dilemma and you need some answers to your questions? What about the cards? What do they have in store for you? And what about these lines on your hand? What do they mean? And are you missing a person that's passed on? Well, if you answered yes to any of those questions, let me help you. Your answers are right here on the podcast. I have a few services that are available for you, including pendulum readings, tarot card readings, palmistry, and medium work. It starts as little as $5. Don't delay. Send your email today at wickedwayspodcast@outlook.com. And let's get you out of this turmoil that you're finding yourself in. And remember always, blessed to be.
That's funny.
I love it. It's so fun. A shadow's magic place. Recommends using ice and beauty spells and says make an infusion of lemon balm, Melissa, rosemary, and basil. Pour it into an ice tray and use the ice when the moon is waxing, or better yet, full, either in a bath or rub it in parts of your body you wish to make more beautiful. And you can stand it if you can stand it. I love that. Just put it in the freezer and then you can have all kinds of cool things in there and just throw it in a bathtub. How cool. Freeze some snow in a bag or jar and use later on in the year when fresh snow isn't available. I got some snow. I got some snow from North Carolina years ago, and I still got that stuff.
Do you?
Now y'all make me. Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on, let me take these things off.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Oh damn! You know what? Let me not. Last time I took my headphones off, it lost signal.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you have that as well.
I believe you.
You
DC,
believe me? I'll make a TikTok. I'll prove it.
the beach. I believe you.
I got that too. Okay, multiple beaches. Let's see. Go for a walk in the woods on a day that is snowing. Enjoy the silence and the magic of the snowfall. Some people report that when they have experienced messages from the divine as they walk on a snowy day, perhaps it's because we are better able to hear the gods when it's quiet. I also believe that gods run through water too.
That what?
That gods come through water,
Mm-hmm.
which is why Christians they get baptized in water, which is why they throw holy water.
Yeah. That's
That's holy
possible.
water.
Whenever dealing with something demonic or
When a woman gives birth, her water breaks.
new life.
The gods.
Are you
And
wearing a
like I
Beavis and
have,
Butthead shirt?
I am. I'm thinking
I
about
just
making
saw it.
one.
Noticed it.
I'm thinking about making one of us,
Wow.
and like as in cartoon characters
Oh, that'd
on
be
a
funny.
shirt. How cute. But yeah.
That is funny.
So winter
Sorry.
time is the perfect time for doing magic, and snow is a beautiful medium of doing the magic. Winter is a time for reflecting and going inward, and the snow spell is a beautiful way for us to be mindful and that all spell work is about instant results. Sorry, that is not about instant results, but is about there is a great power in the setting long-term intentions in the winter and seeing them manifest in the spring. Very beautiful. Okay,
So some of
that's
those
all
were
of
pretty
that.
cool. I like that.
Yeah, which ones are your favorites?
I like the ice candles because I think I have an idea how it's probably done. And I
Let
don't
me
think
look.
that the ice would really be that. I think you would just need like a frozen shape or whatever ice, and then you need something hollow, and then you stick the candle, and it illuminates. You, I don't know if I'm describing this right or not. I got it in my head.
Oh, I see it. I see it. So
You know
what
how
you
you
can do here, let me
that
show the screen.
almost like a lantern, like a candle lantern, but it's
Like that. Can you
something
see it?
similar. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that says lanterns. Haha.
Isn't that pretty?
Actually, that is, and I bet
So you
the
would make a
reflection through it would
shell.
be.
Yeah, that would be really pretty, actually.
And where you live, like January, that would probably you'd probably be able to do that good too,
Mm-hmm.
like in the year. Who knows? You might be even be able to do something like that. I guess you would stick something like a pole or thick stick, because well, I don't know, because you got to be careful to make sure you don't crack it. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I would say silicone molds will probably be the best thing to use. And those are a huge, big things right now, especially with everyone pouring all this resin and craps. Craps.
Yeah, I don't know what that. I don't know what you're talking
And
about, so I'm lost.
crafts, not craps.
I'm
How
not
that
very uh
modern.
no artsy
Up to
or
date.
creative. I could do a lot
Have
of
you
stuff in
been
my
to
mind, but not
Walmart? Have you been to Walmart and you're looking in like the baking section or even Dollar General? They have it there. That's where I bought mine.
Dollar
They have
General,
Dollar General. Dollar
Dollar
General.
General.
Yeah, but I call it Dollar General. A lot of people call it
Okay,
Dollar General. You're just
I never
old.
heard of that.
I know you're
Okay,
old. Well, now you did. I taught you something new
must be a
today.
TikTok thing.
Yeah, it might be.
Corrupting your mind. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
You really said yeah.
Um,
I got my Sarah with me.
I corrupt
Little
other
girl.
minds. I tell them about the awesome stuff that magic has to offer.
This is
So,
nothing that I looked up.
I mean, you could even like take a bowl, right? Have it
Uh
packed
huh.
with ice or snow, and then you can have like another shaped bowl that's similar to size, and then stick it on top to give it
Mhm.
that shell, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I
That's how
just
you
wouldn't
can
know
make
how
your
to.
ice. But Dollar General, you can get like muffin pans and they're made out of silicone.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, the rubber ones. I got it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You
You
could
should have
use
said
stuff like
rubber.
that.
I understood that one.
It's silicone.
Silicone.
It's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's a mold.
Yeah, that technically, yes, it is. You're right.
It is a mold.
Ice trays are molds.
Yep, sure are. And you can make all kinds of them. And you can make some gingerbread muffin
But how,
man.
but how would you get the candle in it?
You put it to,
That's
well, you have to freeze the candle in with the ice.
oh, okay. Yeah, I never even thought of that. I was thinking like putting like a
Like one of those
somehow.
tea light candles will be perfect for that.
Yeah, that is true. See, I'm not creative.
Yes, you are.
No, I have thoughts in my head, but I wouldn't know how to go about executing them. You're good at that. I'm not. I
But
get
still,
frustrated.
even with the icicle off of the ceiling or the roof of the dripping off or whatever, that would still be cool. You just bring that in and you just stick it on your altar and just let it melt as,
Yeah,
you do your spell with it. I mean, that's a cool, fun way to do it too. And you can take that water when it's done and water your plants with it as it's melted.
that is true. True, true.
Reuse, reduce, save the
Uh,
planet.
oh, Lord. But be nice
Say
to the
so. You
environment, yes.
remember drinking all of this water in the water fountains at school, and people be like, "Save
Yeah.
the water for the dolphin." say some for the whales.
No, that I never heard of.
You
Um,
never heard them saying save some water for the fish
well,
or the dolphins
I heard
or the
of save the
whales?
whales, but that's when they were trying to stop them from being fish.
Show animals.
Huh?
Lipstick.
Yeah, whaling. But no, none of that other stuff.
You never heard anyone saying that when you're drinking water and everyone's hot, they just came in from outside playing. Well, I guess these
Say
days.
no, say no. I've never heard of that before in my life.
Yes. So funny.
So we're supposed to go without. So okay. Interesting. There's plenty. Just don't waste.
Yes. I'm gonna look up one more thing. I want to check this out. Oh man. Okay. Oh man. Oh, that was it. Okay. Sorry.
It's all good.
Did you have anything you wanted to add on this snow bit?
No, but I am kind of curious as to how they how that would work because I know what you're saying, but I can't picture it in my head, and I need to picture it in my head.
Picture
But
what?
how that picture looked with the snow candle. That's the one that
You're
I
still
mean,
trying to
ice
figure
candle.
that out?
Yes, I am. Now I'm gonna get stuck looking all that stuff up. Watch. It's like imprinted in my brain.
I
I
think
overthink things. That's part of my personality.
a fun one that you could do is like sand castles molds that they use to build sand castles.
Yeah, I've done that
Usually
before at
they
the
have
beach or whatever.
different sizes. You could do it that way too. You can stack a bowl that's in the same
Hmm.
shape or close to the same shape as it is to make it a shell.
That'd be cool. Neat.
I think so too.
If the plastic would work, because I would think, wouldn't the plastic crack in the cold?
Just depends. I don't see why it would. I mean, we keep stuff outside in the cold all the time. You
Yeah,
put
but
bottles of water on the freezer and it
yeah,
doesn't stuff.
yeah. Okay, good point. Good point. Good point.
Ooh.
I told you, I'm not as creative.
So it's really funny that you did mention Elsa and everything earlier too.
Why?
If because she does do snow magic.
Yeah, yeah, she does, doesn't she? Or
She
ice magic.
manipulates it and she creates things with it and everything.
Yeah,
I mean, Elsa is like perfect for snow and ice magic.
I think they even mentioned that. Maybe the
Who's they?
little trolls or whatever they're called. I don't know.
It says ice magic. It says Elsa from Frozen possesses extremely potent ice and snow magic and sorcery that allows her to cast the myriad of ice related to spells such as creating magical frost, extracting memories from water and ice, or even conjuring mystical blizzards at will. Damn.
Interesting. But the snowman part is what I thought of Frozen. So,
Oh.
want to build a snowman?
I mean, she does though. She'll takes it and she changes it and makes it build stairs or whatever. And it's pretty cool. If there was anything that I felt that I had a strong connection to, it's wind.
Why wind?
It's air, and I've always felt like I could change it at will. I know it sounds stupid, but
Not
I
stupid, but
practiced it a lot.
interesting.
Well, I mean, I'll be like, blow harder, and all of a sudden it'll blow harder. And I was like, okay, stop. Stop. Don't make fun of me. And like, here's a good one though. Here's a really good one. This is where I've been practicing with it. And I'll be cold, for an example. It's cold outside and I'm walking and like the snow will hit me. And then I just create the wind will hit me, and then I'll create a shield, you know what I mean, to block the wind from blowing on me. So I felt like I was walking in a bubble circle without wind hitting me during those moments that I was holding that thought of the shield. Sort of like Bella on Twilight when she became a vampire.
The shield.
Yeah, and how she had that
Yeah.
shield. And I felt like I was able to put that shield around me to stop the wind from blowing on me at times too. I
That's
told you I have
interesting.
connections. Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah.
very magical.
Maybe it is more wind, earth, wind.
Well, it is an air element.
Yeah, air. That's what I was
Air.
trying to think of. The air.
But I
Sorry.
remember doing it when I was little on that one house on Ramsey.
Yeah. What?
I remember
What'd you
out
do
there in
there?
storms. Well, I was sitting on the porch, on those bricks, those bricks by the steps. I remember sitting there and like storms will come and I'll like manifest the wind to blow and make it stop, and I played with it and it worked. I don't know what else to tell you. It worked.
I've
And
never even
now
thought of stuff like that. See, I told you I'm not very imaginative.
well,
Well,
I've
I'm
been
very
practicing.
imaginative, but not. Well, yeah.
Right. I've always felt like I had a connection to things. I've always felt aware. And I'm like, Mom, I knew they were going to say that when someone was talking. I don't know. It's just weird. I've always felt like I had some sort of gift. Even at a young age.
Well, a lot of people do. And
Yeah.
it takes when they're older and they, learn more, they get it and understand it, and then it all fits like a puzzle.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Yes, it is. That's life.
You never done anything like that? You never tried to put up a shield to stop wind from blowing on you?
No, I always like the wind.
Well, I'm saying like when it's really cold.
No.
And like you're not, and you just ran outside when you didn't have your jacket on to go get something out of your car or something.
Well, I normally prefer that going outside in the cold. I don't wear jackets hardly, because by the time I get in the vehicle and it starts going, I'm
I'm hot.
uncomfortable. It's bulky, and I try to take it off. I just
I
go
do
out
the
there
same
with
thing.
whatever. Even in my summer shirts, I wear
Yeah, but
like in the mornings.
sometimes there's long walks to cars.
I don't do that. So
Well, some people have jobs, okay? They have to run to their car. Oh, that sounded bad. I'm sorry. Love
mhm.
you. I can see your
Uh-huh.
face.
Sisterly love.
Oh, love. I love us bonding together like this.
Me
Fun.
too. The other two, they ignore me, but it's okay. I'm used to it.
They ignore me too. Then again, I ignore them too. I don't check in with them like I check in with you.
Okay, kind of, sort of, me too. But
you're my go-to person. Like when
I
shit's happening,
tried.
I pick
I've
you.
tried. But I know people get busy
Oh,
too, so.
you're so
And I've been
sweet,
told.
Pearl. I know.
Okay. Next.
So I was over the weekend, I baked some things for work, right? And I was like, God, I've been in this kitchen all day talking to my husband. He goes, well, that was your choice. I was like,
Really?
I was like, that's so mean. I was like, a better response would have been like, I'm sure they would appreciate all those hard work you did making these treats for them. And he was like, I bet everybody would do it. I was like, get out of here. Like,
You're
God,
nuts.
yeah. Just so, well, that's your choice. Well, no, duh. Like, God, a nicer response would have been, I'm sure they would appreciate you doing this for them. Men, sometimes you got to get them trained right. Takes time.
No, they're
They
in their
don't. They.
own world.
hmm
Remember, they're from Mars. Women are from
So my
Venus. Men are from
husband
Mars.
had been looking for his coat for a while today. I was like, have you checked here? Have you checked there? Have you checked there? Yes, yes, sort of, yes. Like, okay. I was like, do you need me to do it for you? And I was like, sorry, do you need me to help you? He was like, no, I'm fine.
Wow.
He's still searching, looking, messaging my son, asking him what he did with it and everything else. I was like, okay, fine. Get
Wow.
up. I'm going to my son's room. And I said, walk in there, look at the laundry, took everything out of the laundry basket. There it was. That
Wow.
fast. Knew exactly where it was. And I
Wow.
even asked him, did he look in there? Yeah, sort of.
Sorta.
Yeah, I was like, God.
So
He's
that's
like,
a
well,
no,
I thought
right?
I saw it. He's like, well, I thought I saw it, but it looked all cakey. I didn't think that was it.
Yeah.
hmm
Okay.
I was like, you're the worst at finding stuff. Gosh.
I'm I'm the best at losing stuff.
Oh, yeah. What is something that you lost that you never found?
My mind.
Stop.
That was a
You
good one. You
found
know it
that.
was. My memory.
Stop. God.
I don't know. I'm always putting stuff
That
somewhere that I
penny.
don't want.
You lost that penny.
You remember that?
Yes, I remember
I was so mad too. It was. I had a penny with like an 1896 penny. It wasn't like in best pristine condition, but it was just a
Right.
thought of the penny being from 1896 and all that, where it could have traveled and how many people held it and what it went through. And I lost it. I got mad at myself.
That penny could have been around during Lincoln days.
No, he was already dead by then.
Oh,
1896.
that's probably why they put his face on there, huh?
We're like, oh wow.
Well, I mean, we don't really put live people on pennies.
At first, I thought it was like a Well, wait a minute. Not when he was around, but it. I thought it was like a Canadian penny or something because it was really different.
Wheat
But
penny. It was a wheat penny.
it was some. No, it had a buffalo on the back.
Really?
There was a buffalo on the back. I remember that.
Buffalo Bill.
I don't remember what else about it, but I know the year was 1896, and I was so mad.
Wow.
Ugh, I should have kept it in my purse, but I was
Shame,
keeping it for
shame.
good luck.
So, this episode is going to be kind of short today, just because we already recorded like
Technical
over 30
difficulties.
minutes and we lost it. So I'm really am hoping that they processed that video still and sent it to me. If not, I'm sorry, guys. We'll make it up to you on the next episode. And next episode, we're going to talk more about Yule. So
Oh,
next
we're
week
doing
is,
Yule.
yeah, next week is the week
I
of
looked
the
at winter
winter.
solstice
Well, that too. Winter solstice and
and
Yule.
Yule. Okay,
Yeah. Because I
we'll combine
feel,
them.
yeah, I feel like they should kind of go together. Um, just for the simple fact that That's the main reason why it's celebrated during that time, anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
Even,
All right, that'll work.
even though Yule is more German rooted.
Well,
Yeah,
it all starts from one area. I mean, everybody in the world don't start everything at the same time. So everything has to have a beginning.
yeah. But
So
it is fact that a lot of we'll continue that next week. I don't want to give it all away.
all
But
right,
yes,
got it.
so some winter snow ideas. Y'all got some how to practice some magic with your snow and your ice. And even if you don't have any, guys, it is okay. Just take some rain that happens during this time of the year, and then you freeze it, and then you turn it into ice, and then you can still do these cool things with it too.
Very true. They'll just be a little bit smaller,
Some
but
of
that
it.
is true.
Yeah, some of these things, the other stuff you might need a snowman, but you can still make ice balls, and
Yeah.
then you can still throw those and get rid of those. You could take paper, write in it, and then freeze it, and then you could do that too. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you could do.
Yeah, I've always heard about the paper, how you write something down. You
Usually bay leaves are a great way to use. What a good thing to use during magic when you go to write on things, especially if it's just like small words like no smoking or something like that, or money or anger or whatever, you know what I mean?
patience.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one for me. I needed more of that. A lot more.
I think we all do.
Especially.
I mean, even in nature, animals fight.
Yeah.
You have bucks, they fight, they fight for women. Lions, they fight for women. They fight for all the women.
Territory and survival.
Yeah, gorillas, everybody.
That is true.
And even animals lose their patience with their children's too.
Some may eat them, but yes, that is true.
Well,
Don't do that.
all right, so everyone, this is your girl Pearl signing out this mug.
And Stacy on the side. Nope, wrong one. See, I'm ready to begin again. Okay, repeat and try again. And Stacy saying, catch you later.
Bless be.
Bye. Stay safe.
Bye.